Hey guys, The Real Reviews here. Thanks for tuning in. I got something new for you guys. I got the KandyPens Rubi e-cig, and this Rubi, if you guys don't know about it, it's a competitor for brands like Juul. And what's great about the Rubi is that it has refillable pods. I'm sick and tired of paying $16 to $20 for 4 pods when I can buy any flavor I want. This is Mr. Salty, Candy King, they have CRFT, they have all kinds of different brands of Nick salts. And the greatest thing about it is this will last for about maybe 40 refills or even more, depending on how often you smoke for. And that's the beauty of Rubi. And I'm going to do an unboxing. I just got it. If you guys haven't seen my channel, please subscribe, guys. Please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I'm actually going to be doing some reviews on the Mr. Salty, different flavors. If you're thinking about getting the Candy King, this is the pink squares. If you're interested in that, these are all Nick salts. I have the Mr. Salty Grappleberry, and that's 45 milligram, 30 milliliters, and as well as the Mr. Salty Punch. So if you guys are interested in any of those, I'm doing a review on that coming up. I did a review on the Juul, on the Fix, on the Bow 1, and I have a couple more coming up that I'm going to be getting shortly. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm also going to be teaching you how to review, or not review, how to fill your Juul. So if you have a Juul, you don't want to buy a Rubi, you can buy these 4-pack of pods. They're completely empty and you put them in, and I'll show you guys how to do that step by step. And if you guys subscribe, you'll see my upcoming videos on how to refill the Juul pods. And not the ones that come with it, the extra ones. I'm going to do both actually for you, just so you guys know. Alright, so this is the Rubi pen right here. It's brand new, as you can see. Let me see if I can open this really quick. And let's look at the box before we do all that. So on the back of the box it says, say hello to no leaking. And that's another big thing. The Juul pods leak. The Bow pods leak. On one of the Bow caps, the whole bottom actually came off, like the glue came off. So if you guys want a pod that doesn't leak, you set your own rules, meaning that your own different flavors, your own limits, your own boundaries, it's your Rubi. So you can basically have a refillable pod system. So you're not kind of stuck with just the Juul pods. And I'm going to go over the specs in a second. This is $49.95. They actually have a coupon of $10 off if you buy it. In the pack, I just received it. They give you a really nice candy pen sticker. You can basically put it anywhere, if you can see right here. Great touch. They give you a couple Jolly Ranchers, which is really nice. They give you some kind of, I believe it's a cord for it, so you won't lose it for your neck. Oh, it is. So it does say KandyPens right there, and you put it around your Rubi, and it basically, so you won't lose it at events. Really nice touch. A lot better than what Juul gives you. And they also give you this bottle. It says keep refrigerated. I don't know if it's a first fill up or if it's some kind of Nick salt, but they didn't really describe it. It might be in the packaging. These are the type of liquids. These are not for sub OHM devices. They're not for mods. So these ones are specifically made for any kind of Rubi device or any kind of basically a battery and a pod, not a whole mod kit, basically those larger ones that you can set the different wattages to. All right, I'm going to move this all to the side and kind of get into it. Let me open this up for you. So this was actually awarded the top e-cig of or oil vape of 2018 by the Vape Guide. So it's really interesting. I really wanted to get my hands on it. Really great reviews on it. So let's see if I can open this thing. and without breaking anything. Okay, there we go. So this is a direct to lung type of unit. So this is not a mod unit. You charge it just like a Juul. It's got a O-cell ceramic coil technology in it, which is really nice. So here's opening it up. It says, "Welcome to Rubi. If you have any questions, you can call support." It basically has an explanation here of the mouthpiece. There's 2 air carbs on the side, and it's got a micro USB charging port. And the greatest thing about that is if you're out somewhere, you can always get a micro USB charging port. They're like 99 cents now at Walmart. So if you're somewhere and you forget it, you go on vacation, you can always buy one. You can't buy a Juul charging pack just anywhere. Now they sell them everywhere, but you're gonna spend 30 to 40 bucks on buying a whole unit just to charge it. Basically, on the pod itself, it's got the mouthpiece, the silicone plug, and the filling port, which is right here on the side. It's got different steps of charging your Rubi. Use the included micro USB charging cable. Filling your Rubi, remove the silicone plug. Do not overfill. Reinsert silicone plug into the Rubi. Priming your Rubi, so that's important. So you let it stand for about 5 minutes or so, and then you kind of press it. I'm going to do a whole review on how to fill it up as well. Using your Rubi, basically insert it just like a Juul. So I'm going to put that right here and here. So basically in the package right here, it comes with a micro USB charging to a USB. So this is standard. It does have a big K right there, so you know with the branding, so you know what it's for, which is really nice. Inside this little bag here, let's look at it. It's got an extra plug. Maybe it's the only one. Let me see. Yes, it is. It's actually the only silicone plug it comes with, and that's kind of to fill it up. It has a nice size hole. It's got a silicone on top, a rubber piece on bottom, just to protect the coils. It's got a really, really nice type of setup on the bottom. I think it's a lot better and a lot nicer looking than the Juul. That's why these are mostly leak proof, because the bottom of it is made so well. And that's the problem with a lot of the pod systems, the throat to lung systems, direct to lung, is because of these type of pods not being built with quality. All right, let's get into it now. Let's take out the Rubi. Wow, it's got the Rubi on the bottom, if you can see that right there, imprinted, engraved, I should say. Here's the side, here's the carb piece. Here's the back of it, here's the LED, really nice touch with a K on it that changes colors. Here's another carb on the side, so you can actually carb it if you want. Here's the bottom of it, it's got the mini USB, and we just kind of plug it in. Everybody knows the process of that. There you go, and now you're charging if it was plugged in. The really thing, con that does stink is that it does not have a plug into the outlet for the USB. So now we're kind of looking on the inside. Really, you can't see anything, but it's got 2 prongs down there that kind of look like the Juul prongs, if you're familiar with that. So kind of let's talk about this. This has an O-cell ceramic coil in it. So let's see if we can see that. It's got an O-cell ceramic coil. It's a refillable 1 milliliter capacity pod. And an extra pod, if you want to buy one, they're $9.99 or 3 for $19.99, which is not bad. They say you can refill these 3 to 5 times, but if you guys know better, please just comment below from your experience if you guys are watching this. It's got a dual airflow, so it's an air activated. So if you guys know some of the other brands, you would have to hit a button for the battery to start working. So this is an air activated pod, just like the Juul. Another thing is it's got the dual airflow with air carbs. It's got an 8-second auto shut off on it, which is nice. It's got a leak proof pod design with no spit back, which I heard great reviews on this. So it's a very well made, very well engineered product. So if you guys are thinking about this, this is a great e-cig to purchase. It's got a universal micro USB, so that's standard. LED battery. This is handmade, guys. Handmade. And they even stated on their website, it's not made in by a machine. This is all handmade, put together, and it's developed and designed in the United States of America. And that's really hard to say because everything nowadays, especially with all these other e-cigs, they're made in China. You don't know about the battery. You don't know about any kind of different products they use in it. This is made in the USA. It's got a lifetime warranty battery. So they have a limited supply of these on their KandyPens website. I'm not affiliated at all, so you know, I'm not going to make any money of it. I basically give you guys the real review. And in about 10 days, I'm going to do a 10-day review on how to fill the pods up, on if it leaks, how well it hits, and how does it compare to a Juul or a Bow or a Fix. A lot of people really want to know. When I was buying this, there's really no videos on comparisons on how well this works. Yes, I read reviews on Google and whatsoever that's written, but I could not see any real comparisons. So I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to take it for a try, but this was the unboxing, kind of show you the pen, kind of get your first honest, or my first honest opinion that it's made very well. It looks very, very well designed, and that's really important for me. I'm really sick of buying them Juul pods and spending tons and tons of money, and I think you guys are too. If you're watching this right now, you're really kind of tired of all of that kind of nonsense. So guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have a review in about 10 days on how well it's working. This is $49.95 on the KandyPens website. They have all kinds of different devices, but I think this is the only one that really compares to the Juul. I'm going to be also doing a lot of other reviews on juices. If you guys have any questions, if you guys even want to know, oh, I want to try this juice, but I don't want to pay 20 bucks. Comment below. I'll buy that juice. I'll review it for you and give you a full taste test on it as well. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, guys. I got more videos coming. Thank you.